I got you, son. I got you, son. Check safety. Check safety.
Hey, 16-6.
Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Wait, put in. 53, Mike. Y'all not ready?
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Ben Neiman.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Brady going to throw.
The 26-yard line.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Chiefs nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 13-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. Charles already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense...
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
15. Hey, get in the weight room. 45. Mike, 45. Stay with your man. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Blue Dan.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
White on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight, watch left.
Hey, rib list.
Hey, we are four down.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check Mike 45. Let's go.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This will be caught inside the 10.
Mahomes
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
DeMarcus Robinson. 36 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Come get some. Come get some.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. They find some open field here. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 41 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After one, it's 13-6.
With the score, Buccaneers 13, Chiefs 6.
Big edge. Watch the edge. Alert flare. Check the backer,
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
And 15 yards to go.
That's going to be a long day. Shift. Safe. Switch. Check. Lucky.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
A gain of 4.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, 66. Regular.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Come back.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
15. Know your job.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking left side to Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
15, yellow.
65, 65, 65.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. And a first
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
It's our time.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Edwards-Helaire on the carry for Kansas City. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
On play action, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Yellow.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Kansas
Now here's Mahomes. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Devin White leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
It's second down.
Hey, 43, 15.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
45's the mic, 45's the mic. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Jam him. Jam. Watch the shift.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
45's the mic. All right, D, let's start. All right, D. 45. Mike, 40.
Attack. Easy.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Brady again here on second and 10. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And even 40 yards.
38-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Complete to Tyreek
Hill.
Touchdown,
75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Flush to his right. Dumps it off to Fournette. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Trips. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Go. Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
From midfield, here's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game, but here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. But there, I still like going for 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's my first instinct. But I'm understanding how the game is starting to change. And we're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
Sliding out of the pocket. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
2-point conversion.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Throwing now is Mahomes, and this will be caught as they convert here for two. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the
Brady's throw there complete.
Brady's pass complete to Antonio Brown. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Shadow.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Down.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
At the 20-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Check 31.
To throw again. Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Chiefs 26.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 45.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Gain on the play. And it's
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rush in. Rush in. Check.
Attack, attack.
45.
Now Mahomes
Set the tone, defense.
rolling to his left.
Defense, let's go.
He'll run it. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Sean Bunting on the tackle.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ripple it. Hey, let's go.
45's the mic. Watch the run. 45's the mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
45.
15.
Mike, 45. I'm coming after you.
Attack.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 45.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Hey, 57 color.
Now Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I need one over here.
They'll try again with Bell. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Fight down these two. Hey, Sunday. Let's go, Wally.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down. 45 the mic.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Yo.
Yellow.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Check 45's the mic. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And Mahomes is going to keep it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
You ain't got nothing.
Come on, baby.
45.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Brady. And it's caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
The Bucs will.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Right there, 56. Here we go. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I'm coming after you. 72.
He'll look to throw, and they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
Buccaneers, 33.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First down, Kansas City.
So we got man. Check, 45's the mic.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over.
34.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.